What's up, YouTube? We back at it with another one. I just got back home from the shop, and I've been thinking on something. You gotta know why you doing this. You gotta know why are you getting into this industry. And that's more than just because you wanna give a good fade and you wanna, take this haircut and stuff far. You gotta know, like, ultimately, what do you want out of life? Where do you see yourself in 10 years and 20 years? What type of relationships do you see yourself having? What type of places do you see yourself living at or traveling to, or all these things? Because you gotta know what the end goal is, so you know the route to get there. And the barbering is gonna be the career that's gonna drive you to the destination. So you gotta understand how to align that to meet your future expectations of what you want, how to align your business with that. And so for me, I always knew that I wanted to build wealth. I knew that I wanted to buy back my time freedom. And before I even learned about barbering, I was learning about, investing in stocks and learning about real estate. So I found out pretty early that it doesn't matter necessarily what you do, but it's what you do with the money you make. And so I knew regardless of what I did, I was going to have to spend less than what I make and invest the difference. Invest that. So I kind of picked barbering out of passion. I picked barbering because I found out that it can provide these certain things. Once I started watching people like Chris Basio and stuff like that, and they talked about the business side and what was possible, because I finished school with an accounting degree, and I was stuck between what I should do, whether it was barbering or accounting and whatnot, or should I go and start a bookkeeping business, all these different things. And barbering kind of aligned with me because I knew that it was the first step into entrepreneurship. It would give me the possibility of being able to make the decisions of my schedule, of where I worked at, all these different things, and I had full control. So I align my business to be able to, when I make money, don't just blow it off. Make sure you save that, to invest that, to get an asset, to eventually get a barbershop or a property, all these different things. So that keeps me motivated. That keeps me guided when I'm carrying out business. But everybody's why is different. Where what everybody wants out of life is different. So you got to figure out, what does that look like for you? What do you like I'm saying, what do you want your day-to-day lifestyle to be in 20 years? When, like, do you even still want to be cutting hair? Because if not, you got to figure out the plan, how much you need to save, where do you need to place your money at to make that possible? Do you want to be done in 10 years? Like, you gotta understand what's the end destination, so you know how to operate the vehicle. And for me, my whole goal was, man, I want to be at a point where my day to day is just wealth management. I'm managing my barbershops. I'm managing my stock portfolio. I'm managing my real estate properties, and all my money is working for me harder than I'm working. It's still it's still hard work. It still takes discipline. It still takes sacrifice. But that's a different type of sacrifice. That's a whole different type of game when you can wake up and somewhere on a whole other side of the world and still got money, cash flowing for you, still got businesses that's running properly. And that's my ultimate goal, because you can enjoy experiences with family and friends. You can go and travel and go, and you don't have to wait till you save a certain amount. You don't have to wait till next year. You don't have to wait till all your ducks is in a row. And that honestly is something that I look forward to enjoying. I look forward to working towards every day when I go into the barbershop, because I know this is going to create freedom for me. This is going to create a lifestyle for me that I can eventually create wealth, and not only for myself, for my family, for my last name, not my first name. So know why you getting into this, bro. Know what you want it to do for you, and align your business with that. I know some people are very creative. They like to do the designs and styles to the hair. So you gotta maybe you want to get in on an off day and do these things to fuel you. You know, some people want that time freedom to be able to travel when they want to. So you gotta align your barbering schedule to fit that lifestyle. You gotta have monetary goals, honestly, to be able to fit that lifestyle. Savings goals, investing goals. So no matter what you want to do, what you want out of your life, um, just align those goals and principles with that. I knew this was gonna be a quick one. I've been thinking, today, like, you gotta tell the why. You gotta tell what got you into. Well, I didn't tell what got me into this industry, but you gotta know what you want out of this life, bro. You know, like, you can create the life you want. It's people who let life happen to them, and it's people who make things happen in life. So understand what you want. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope I've been giving value to you. I hope you then took a few things and, implemented them. And that's the main thing. When you learn stuff, you gotta implement it. You gotta go and do it. It's cool to have all the notes. I got all the notes in the world, and a lot of stuff I'm just now implementing back from 2022 and 2021. So I'm no saint either about it, but you gotta implement what you learn through life. You gotta don't delay. Don't wait for the right moment. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for the perfect time when everything's all sunny and however you think it's gonna be. You gotta start now. Implement it now. Learn and implement it now. So thank you for checking me out. Drop a comment if it's something else you want me to cover, if it's something that you want me to touch on a little better. Because I'm still getting better with this. I'm still learning new things. I'm still getting more comfortable speaking. So it's all a process. It's all a journey. So hopefully we can go on this journey together. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.